Welcome back to my accidental Rick Ware Racing Stan account. I have a plan to remedy that, and we're going to be doing things slightly different from now on, but more on that later. First, I have the winner of a poll to announce, poll with two L's, not P-O-L-E, like we're used to in NASCAR. It's the William Byron paint scheme competition poll vote thing from my Goodyear Cup Series update video. So let's get right to that, as I almost knocked down everything. Here we go. So, the time is 10:59 on Wednesday, April 7th, and 150 votes were cast in this, and the winner, with 47% of the votes, is the Imran scheme, the black, gray, and neon yellow scheme that we will do. Darlington Throwback, the City Chevrolet car, got 23%, and Red, White, and Blue Exalta got 30%.
I love democracy.
So, what that's going to mean is that's actually going to be a custom. The other two are cars that exist. The Imran car, as far as I'm aware, does not exist in 1/64th scale form, which is fine. I was prepared for this, and to be honest, I was kind of cheering for this scheme too. I think it's pretty neat. Anyway, so that is going to have to be a custom, so I will now have to buy a car and make that. That'll delay the process a little bit, but yeah, I can probably go out today maybe and like run to Walmart and see if I can buy like a donor car or something. It just has to be a Chevy Camaro, a stock car. So anyway, there you go. There is the winner. Very quickly, we will go from winners to losers, talk about the complete opposite. Good God, the dirt race was a disaster, both for the fortune cookies and for my regular fantasy team. It was a cool novelty weekend, but oh man, I could not enjoy it because it was a complete cluster. Anyway, so the fortune cookies did really bad, last place again, only 33 points scored, and those 33, some of that 33 were bonus points. We defaulted into picking Denny Hamlin as our top Toyota because we didn't have any Toyotas on the team. So we got that. We did get Ford as the bonus pick. So there you go. 15 points were just bonus picks. So if you take bonus picks away, what is math is hard? That's half. We only scored half of that, so slightly more than 15. I'm really bad at math in my head. I'm not even going to attempt it. So yeah, that would have been last place for everything for our small league too. Surprisingly, we are not in last place overall in the league, the NASCAR on Reddit league, which leads me to believe some people like started making teams and then kind of gave up at one point through the year. That doesn't make any sense because we have consistently been the absolute worst. Very quickly, even though it's a weekend I would rather forget, talk about my serious team for Bristol, which it turns out that gut feeling that I had that picking all of my dirt guys was a bad idea was a bad idea. Christopher Bell did horribly. I mean, a lot of it, some of it kind of wasn't exactly everybody's fault. It's kind of like a Talladega, you'd get caught up in stuff. But Kyle Larson and Christopher Bell ended up horrible. Ricky Stenhouse was my lone bright spot. He finished second. 4th in fantasy points. Everybody else was 20th or worse in both actual finish and rank. So yeah, did not go very well for me at all. I even had Bubba. Bubba was doing good until he cut a tire or something, like the tire went down. But yeah, he was doing good late, and then he ran into some bad luck, which has been par for the course for my teams. Is one of my guys always runs into something bad late in the race. Oh well. So that is it for covering the previous week, or I guess 2 weeks ago. Let's get to picking our roster for Saturday night short track Martinsville. But you see, here's the thing. I know that fate is going to give me a team of like 40% Rick Ware Racing, or kind of roughly equivalent bad stuff. And so we're not going to do that anymore. I know when I started this, that I wasn't expecting to light the world on fire. I was very much expecting to do poorly, but to do this poorly and just week after week after week, it's just Rick Ware Racing last place, Rick Ware Racing last place. This joke has gotten stale. The dead horse has been beat. So we're gonna try and mix it up just a little bit, just to give you something to talk about. You know, like I said, I'm not looking for wins here, but at least maybe can we get some drivers where like something interesting happens to them at one point during the week. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna open my fortune cookie, and if you know, there's not gonna be a objective threshold here, but if it's looking like a really bad team yet again, we're just gonna do another fortune cookie. I got all day and I haven't eaten anything yet, so we're gonna keep going. Also, I'm realizing I think it was a mistake to when we run out of like the natural picks to count up, because historically, with the exception of like 99 and 48, with a few exceptions, historically, really only numbers 25 and under have had success in NASCAR. So maybe I should start counting down instead of counting up. Anyway, let's get to what will surely turn into a fortune cookie eating contest. Of course, now that I've said all that, this is probably going to be like an actually decent team and I won't have to do it. Which, good, I hope so. Okay, attempt number 1. Now is a good time to finish up old tasks. I knew it, that we're throwing this one out right away. It's 55, 15, 52, 10, 51, 38. Take 2, and I like this one. I think I got a good feeling about this one maybe. This one's a little bit better. 35, which I do not believe is anybody. We will pull up the entry list, but just glancing at this is much better. Okay, no, moving on to 22. See? Already better. Joey Logano, he's even the pole sitter. I've got him on my real team as well. 48. Alex Bowman. Bowman the Snowman. 34. Michael McDowell. Look at this, 3 real drivers in a row and 3 actually okay drivers. In fact, 2 of them are pretty good. Actually, 1 of them is really good. 2 of them are like, yeah, see, here we go. This is much better. 42, Ross Chastain. See, this is an interesting team. I don't think it'll win, but it's way more interesting, right? 46, Cole Trickle. Just kidding. I don't think 46 is anybody. Nope, okay, so we will cycle back to 35, which will go up to 37, Ryan Preece. And our bonus points are 46, which will go up into 47, which is Ricky Stenhouse Jr., who's our garage driver. So there you go, the bonus picks. We will still adhere to our bonus pick thing. So Joey Logano, Chase Elliott, Joey Logano, Martin Truex Jr., Ford, and Team Penske are our bonus picks. So yeah, I think that is a lot more interesting. Again, I don't think it's going to win, but it's better content. Way better content. Very quickly, we will go over my Super Mega Ultra Serious team. You guys, I'm super serial about this. Denny Hamlin, he's my short track guy. So I'm always putting Denny Hamlin in on the short tracks. Then Joey Logano and Brad Keselowski, they've got good numbers here. Chase Elliott, he's really good at road courses. That's not a big secret, but you know, Martinsville kind of acts like a road course, and there have been guys that are really good on road courses that end up doing pretty good at Martinsville. AJ Allmendinger was one of them. He never won at Martinsville, but he's a road course ringer. Actually did pretty good at Martinsville. So did Danica Patrick with her IndyCar background. Martinsville, if I'm remembering right, it was either one of her better tracks or maybe it was like statistically her worst. Maybe I'm completely wrong on that. But I seem to remember Danica was actually okay at Martinsville, pretty good. Then Ryan Blaney and Martin Truex Jr. I'm using him a lot, and I know at the beginning of his career, for most of his career, he hasn't been a short track guy, but lately, something's clicked. So I've got him in the garage just in case. So yeah, unless I'm forgetting something, that's pretty much it. It's going to be a lot more interesting this time, because I finally stepped in. So thanks for watching. If you stuck with me this far, I don't haven't been the best the past couple times, but it's gonna get better. I mean, we just saw with this scene, it's gonna get way better. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.